Hello and welcome to this week's episode of KB Loon's World. This is my very first travel video, and today we are visiting the University of Washington campus and the newly renovated Waterfront Park in Seattle. Okay, all right, and to visit Seattle from the side of the Lake Washington, we hopped on the light rail to line, not lane, to cross the iconic I-90 floating bridge across the Lake Washington, and it's the South Bellevue station, located in Victoria, Bellevue, and it's a platform. And now you see the beautiful Lake Washington on the way to Seattle. And our first stop was the University of Washington campus. I went to the school for 8 years, completing a bachelor's degrees and the doctor of pharmacy degree. And this is the Danny Hall, and it's the oldest building of the university, and just went through the renovation in recent years, looking beautiful. And here is a yard front of the building. And then we are walking down to the quad. And along the way, I saw this beautiful color hydrangeas. So I took a photo, and these are my wife's favorite flowers. And this is a quad, and right now it's end of June, so everything is kind of green. But if you in the middle of March, you will see these beautiful cherry blossoms. And then walking down to the red square, and you will see the Hogwarts. No, it's actually a Suzlo library currently under a constructions. The inside and outside of the library looks like this, and it's highly recommended that you visit this historical site if you can. Now, and we just passed the red square. So the little bit about history about the university. The University of Washington, also known as UW, is a top-tier public research institution founded in 1861, in Seattle, Washington, as the oldest public university on the West Coast. UW spans 3 campuses across Seattle, Bothell, and Tacoma, and is globally recognized for its elite program in medicine, computer science, and engineering, consistently ranking among the world's most innovative universities. And now we are walking down to the fountain area where you will see a chemical engineering building, and also on the right side you see a Bagley Hall, which is for chemistries and biochemistry students, and for research and laboratories. I spent quite a bit of my time in undergrad down this area right here, and the rose garden is surrounding this fountain. Let's see. And then this is how it looks like when the fountain is operating, and you can see the Mount Rainier from the distance if it's clear, but it was kind of cloudy today, so we couldn't really see the Mount Rainier from the distance. Indeed, it was a pretty nice day, but we just couldn't see the Mount Rainier today. Maybe next time when it's clear outside. Look at this yard here. And so now we are heading down to the Husky Stadiums. And then after eating Raisin Cane, we're heading down to the newly renovated the Waterfront Park. So I took the light rail lane 1 to travel down to south, and here is the Pioneer Square stations. And then finally we get to the Waterfront Park. Alright, so the following massive September 2025 grand opening, the newly built Waterfront Park has transformed Seattle shoreline into a 20-acre urban oasis, replacing the noisy historic Alaskan Way Viaduct Highway. This $800 million world-class civic space now acts as a Seattle's vibrant front porch, and it seamlessly connected the downtown city grid to the spectacular water of the Elliott Bay. This is the Elliott Bay, nearby the Pioneer Square. And of course, there are many perks here at the park. Um, the one that you're kind of seeing here is nearby the Pier 62, and here is sort of like the overlook walk hub. Now you can see a bunch of restaurants nearby there. Um, let's see, and then also there is a port where you can take a ferry to um, Orchard and Bremerton. Sometimes people from Bremerton they took a ferry to Seattle, and this is where they arrive first. And here is the street performer, and so this one is the walk up. The newly opened pedestrian bridge serves as a natural amphitheater, and the walkway packed with street performers like this guy here. So he's gonna make this is a card or pencil. I'm gonna make pencil disappear. No, it's not a joke. Okay, but anyways, and there's a lot of merchandise pop we just saw along the way, and you can definitely see this a beautiful view of the Elliott Bay and Puget Sound. And if you walk further down south, we are about to getting there now. Yeah, look at this art piece here. Just tribe looking art piece. Native tribes to Washington's art piece, and then you walk down the walk hub, and you can see from the here we go, the Sierra Aquarium. You can see Sierra Aquarium. This is the main building. The one across is a newly constructed extended aquarium. I believe you can see is it shark whale or whale shark? Shark whale, right? Or whale shark. I think it's a whale shark. You can see that in there, Monterey stingrays. Anyways, this right here is the floating soccer barge or Pier 60 to watch parties, where the fans gather along the pier's open plazas to catch critical knockout stage games and massive outdoor screens surrounded by local food trucks and live global DJ sets. On this day, we saw a lot of Colombians with the Colombians soccer jerseys or uniforms that just had a match with the Portugal's and advanced to the knockout stage, and they will face Ghana in the round of 32. Yeah, here is another look at the Elliott Bay and beautiful Puget Sound waterfront, and there is a the famous Ferris wheel in Seattle, and just took a photo here. It's this beautiful sunset down there, and here there are a lot of Team Colombia's supporters or fans from Colombia walking here. It was such a beautiful day. It was what it was slightly cloudy, and it was kind of hints of raining in the morning, and then it just become like this, a beautiful sense. And this is a public Pike Place market or public market in Seattle. A lot of folks that come here in the summertime as a tourist. And this is the famous street, the Pike Street. Is it Pike Street? Yeah, it is. Yeah. And then there's a sign. And over here is the famous public market center sign. All right. And after that short trip, we hopped on the not lane, sorry, I keep saying that, two line, to come back to the east side of the Lake Washington. And see this beautiful sunset. Alright, okay folks, thanks for watching my very first travel video. For more contents, please check out my YouTube channel, and please hit subscribe and smash like button if you like it, and leave a comment below if you wanna say something about the video, and if you like it, then please give me a positive comments if you may. Thank you so much. I will see you on the next one. Take care, guys.